70s, a hick from the wrong side of the tracks, coming to the city, wanting to get a college. This isn't supposed to be for us. You know, not those snobby, liberal, elite college liberals and Ivy Tower people that don't know about real life. That, like some of the people I came from, no, we couldn't do that. So there I am. I'm starting to major in chemistry in college. And I'm saying, well, I want to teach at urban schools. I said, maybe I'm not good in chemistry, I'm clumsy. But not bad as my friends, that the drain was out of the sink and they dropped the whole experiment down the sink. And so then I said, maybe I'll try to switch. I took ed psychology, where you're supposed to teach education psychology, where we had to do volunteer work, tutoring in a school. So I did the Abraham Lincoln School, this I forget, the late 60s or early 70s, teaching chemistry experiments, trying to get the kids interested in science. Then I come into this room here. This teacher has stereotypes of people, that all Asians will excel, and that blacks won't do so good. So I start tutoring the kids, and I discover this little Asian boy, he's looking for the answer to the experiment. And I go to him, wouldn't it be more fun just to do it and find out what happens? He said, nothing. Then this the little black boy, I was trying to help him out. And he says, well, I don't do good in math or anything. And then he wanted me to help me pick up his supplies and everything. He started to, help me pick up the supplies. Started talking to him. Well, maybe, I said, when I had trouble with math, I tried it my way than the teacher's way. He said, but my mother says, well, the teacher knows we don't know so much, that we can't do it. So the mother is seeing herself as not good, not capable either. Does not talk to the teacher. Then I go, back to the Chinese boy again. I noticed once, when I graded, after the experiment, then I had to ask him questions. Then I graded their assignments. And I noticed that he, before I picked it up, put an A on his paper when I haven't even picked it up. So I took it anyway, and I graded it. And he got them all right without sneaking an A in. But he saw himself having to cheat. And so what I did is cross out the A, his A, and put my A. And I was hoping, I hope he sees that he can succeed without cheating. A kid is probably pressured by his parents. But what he sees is that, I hope his life doesn't go that he thinks he has to cheat. If he sees he's got to cheat, then where will he end up? One of these white-collar criminals? And then the little black boy. And I'm saying to him, I'm thinking, so sad that 11-year-old kid, 10, 11-year-old kid, feels he's capable of nothing. Then, and I keep trying to tell him, try it. And then the tutoring experience is over, and I always think, what will happen to this kid? Will he grow up thinking, and people will say, how come these people don't do any good? How come they don't help themselves? But will he grow up thinking he's incapable of doing anything? Even thinking of myself when I was thinking of putting chemistry because I was so clumsy. So I left it. Then my image, and because I was thinking maybe I'd like to teach in urban schools. The teacher said, I found out later that, some of the people like that, the clumsy people make the best chemists. But I already changed the major. And I said, what do we do? Discover experiments by accident with our clumsiness, serpentity, but then I thought myself, and the teacher said, when he teach UMass Boston, they're teaching more lower class kids, not rich kids. They taught rich kids, if they got a B, the parents, why don't I just stir more? And he said, then a B minus, a lower class kid thinks they're no good. So we see what we get, we act, and I treat, when I'm working with employment training and the welfare, I have an ex-con, I say you're not an ex-con, then they're not working as hard because I say, you made a mistake. And I'm saying, so many people see, like you, people end up seeing what they think they are, and that's what they get. What society tells them.